What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie298 coming at your live again through the power of the internet. And I am shirtless today, which is, for some reason, very provocative to people. And I'm going to talk about that. Recently, I did a live stream with Rich from Review Tech USA and Camelot 331. And I've done this once before, and inevitably, as we always do, we end up getting shirtless. It's kind of a meme over there on Rich's channel because, he's a formerly morbidly obese man who's probably still at least obese, but he's lost a lot of weight. Can't say the same thing for Camelot, though. That boy is ripped. And if you're a fan of mine going back to the 2000s and early 2010s, you'll know that it was very common for me to post a shirtless video. Not to be provocative or any other reason, just because I didn't want to put on a shirt. YouTube wasn't that important to me back in the day. It's not that important to me now. It's the thing I do, and sometimes it's just not worth putting on a shirt. And if you follow me on Twitter or TikTok, you'll know if I'm making a TikTok video and I don't have a shirt on, I'm not going to the closet and putting on a shirt. I'm fat. I'm lazy. I don't even like wearing shirts. So for a TikTok video, for a Twitter video, I'm not going to cover up my shoulders. This is just not going to happen. For a certain group of people, though, this is extremely triggering. And I guess I kind of understand it. My body is not conventional by any stretch of the imagination. I don't look like Camelot. I don't look like all of these dudes who are shirtless on TikTok. And I guess people expect me to be ashamed of my body, but, honestly, I'm really not. This is my body, the big old man titties and the loose skin and the flabby junk. And, I know on some levels I should be embarrassed because I've been a glutton. I've made a lot of mistakes. I let my depression and anxiety and eating disorder win. I get all of that. But honestly, to me, these are battle scars, man. This shows me, when I look in the mirror, what I have achieved, what I've survived, what I have done. And losing 200 pounds, keeping it off, getting back into the gym now to lose even more. I mean, honestly, I'm proud of that. I'm not proud of much in this world, but I'm proud of the fact that I'm not as fat as I used to be, and I'm getting healthier by the day. Do I want to change my body? Yes. Do I want it to be healthier and skinnier? Do I want to be in less pain? Yes. But do I love my body? I mean, I didn't used to. I hated my body. I hated myself. I ate to punish myself. I was eating myself to an early grave because I felt like I didn't deserve to be healthy. I didn't deserve to be normal. I didn't deserve to look like everybody else. I didn't want to. I wanted to punish myself. I wanted to die, man. So, yeah, for the longest time, I hated my body and I hated myself. Right now, I love my body. I love all of it. I love as gross and as weird as it is, and I'll tell you why. Because it's my only one. I'll never have another one. These bones, this skin, this fat, it's mine. It's part of who I am. It's part of me. It's not all of me, like my brain and my heart. That's what I really am. But this is the only body it's ever going to live in. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so lucky that I can still walk, that I haven't had a stroke, that I haven't had a heart attack, that I can get into a pool and swim. I'm lucky to be alive, and I love that my body has kept me alive. In fact, I'm finally at a point where I love myself, and I love my body enough to where I finally want to make the changes. And I'm willing to do the work to make those changes. And that's why I'm going to the gym when this video's done and I'm hitting the pool. But you know what? Even at my current size and my age and what I look like, or even at my absolute biggest, I was never ashamed. I don't feel the need to be ashamed because this is my body. This is part of who I am. This is the only thing I'll ever be. I might be a skinnier version of this, a fatter version of this, but this is what I am. This is what the world will see when they look at me. And I don't mind sharing that with people. I genuinely don't. Well, correction. If we're going to do adult times together, I have to build some trust with you, for sure. But if you're just going to see me shirtless, I don't care. Throw me a nickel. I'll be your freak show. I don't give a fuck. What's so funny, every time I'm on Twitter and I posted like a shirtless video or a shirtless pic, somebody inevitably posts that Seinfeld meme where, you should be ashamed of your body. But I'm not ever going to be. You can't make me be. I'm not happy that I'm fat, but I'm not ashamed of it either. It blows my mind that there are people that have watched Seinfeld or Curb Your Enthusiasm or Always Sunny in Philadelphia or Rick and Morty that do not understand that the characters on that show are pieces of shit and that the entire joke is that we're all mocking them for being terrible people. But for whatever reason, there's people out there who are like, no, I like these characters. I think I'll quote them in my daily life on social media. Get help. It often makes me feel bad for these people because, look, if I'm not ashamed of this bag of meat, then why are you ashamed of your body? And are you ashamed of your body? And that's why you think I should be ashamed of mine? Because there's nothing to be ashamed of. We all have a body. I have one, you have one, and ultimately, they're not even that special. They're just bags of meat and bone, man. One day you're gonna die, and that body's gonna rot in the ground and feed the worms, and it's not gonna mean anything to anybody anymore. So just enjoy the body you got and do whatever you want to with it. You want to get up to 7,000 pounds? Go ahead and do it. You want to be skinny? You want to be healthy? You want to be short, tall, whatever? That's up to you. It's your body to do with what you want. Don't be ashamed of it, though. Don't be ashamed of it. Love yourself. Love your mind, love your heart, and love your body. But if you're anything like me, you'll love your body enough to try to make the changes, which has been an ongoing process for me for about 47 years. Probably going to go on for another 47 more. God help me. But if I'm ever lucky enough to be under 300 pounds and I do the work to get there, I'm still not going to be conventionally attractive. I'm still going to have some pockets of fat and big flabby man titties and loose skin flopping around all over the place, and I'm still not going to be ashamed. I'll probably be less ashamed, which is to say less than not at all. But at the end of the day, I'm just me. And I like me. I didn't used to. It took me a long time to get to where I even could tolerate myself. But I like myself now, and I like myself enough to try to get better. Not for you, not for women, not for anybody else, for me. Shit, I just want to be out of pain, man. The takeaway from this video should be this. Don't be ashamed of who and what you are. If you're not hurting anybody else, if depression, anxiety, PTSD, whatever, overeating disorders has caused you to fuck up your body, don't be ashamed of it, man. Love yourself, but love yourself enough to try to get better. And I hope that you do. Guys, as always, thank you for watching. I love you very much, and I will speak with you again soon. I'm going to go hit the pool.